And welcome back to Duxilla Gaming and Frostpunk on the Edge, the new DLC from 11-Bit Studios for this game, Frostpunk. It is a great DLC. It is the last DLC that's available, so if you haven't already got it, go and grab it and test yourself, see if you can survive. Try it on medium first. I failed. Anyway, let's see where we're going. So we start this episode coming into a new day. The temperature is just about to skyrocket down to 40 degrees minus, I think. Is that where we're going to end up? I think so, because we're at 20 degrees, I think. So it's now started to crack down. So we're going to have to use this coal that we've stockpiled a little bit of. We've got to get our thumper working. We've just finished building the thumper, so we'll get that working. Got to get some gathering huts in here. We've got to get some wood so we can actually build the gathering huts and get them going. And we've got to see what our scouts are doing and all that sort of stuff. We have a fair few spare people. We've had 2 sets of survivors we've found, which has sort of helped us out a little bit. We've got an infirmary running. We've got a sick bay running, a medical center. Oh, what's the other one called? I keep calling it a sick bay. What's it called? I keep calling it the wrong name. It's there. Medical post. Right. We've got the infirmary. We've got the medical post, all that sort of stuff. The medical post, as you can see, is a bit cold because of the weather. Right, so let's get in and see how we do on the next episode here on Frostpunk. All right, let's go. So yes, so we've hit 40 degrees minus. So now we need to start thinking about putting these back on for night. Don't have to worry about them for the day. Certainly for the bunkhouse, if we can upgrade them all, the temperature's a bit different. So with the tent, it's cold. With the bunkhouse, it was livable. No, not livable, just chilly. Right, so they're all back at work now, which is good. So we need to do that. Now, I need, as I said, to get people in here. So we've got 10 people working here, 65.9 per hour of coal. The coal is going to come out and be stacked out here. What we need to do is we need to get a gathering post and collect all of that. So we're going to put a gathering post there. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to fit that in there. That looks as though that's going to block it there. So I think what we'll do is the next gathering post will actually go on this side of the road here. And that's what we'll do. So there you can see the coal adding up there. So we've got 56 coal waiting there so far. Gathering post depleted. So that's what we said in the last episode as well. We expect that to be depleted very soon. So we can now put none into that and do that. So we got another 10 people back in our pool of people available because they are no longer needed through there. I'm not so sure that trees there we can grab either. But anyway, so they're going to finish doing this, which is fine. The next gathering post, I'm going to put another gathering post right here. Now, if we upgrade this later on, we can have up to 4 gathering posts for 1 coal thumper. So I need to make sure I've got room for more gathering huts there. So that's all well and good. Right, so that's all done. Research. We need to look at research. What was I going to do research next? Let's have a quick look. Mixed crews, freight elevators, wooden support, sawmill upgrade, steam sawmill. Sawmill upgrade was going to be increase efficiency by 25%. Steam sawmill. 130 wood. Steam coal thumper. That's what we're going to look at, wasn't it? So that was 30 and 20 steel. Resource depot upgrade. Don't have to worry about that. Gathering post insulation. That's probably one we need to look at as well very soon because they're going to be out sort of in the cold. Heating. Don't have to worry about anything from there. Exploration. Factory is probably something we're going to need at some point soon. Resources. Food and healthcare. I think healthcare insulation is probably something we need to look at very quickly as well. And the cookhouse insulation. Anyway, we'll come back to that once we've got a bit of wood. Secluded valley. We need food. Right. This valley seems to have its own microclimate. It's less cold and the waterfall, although frozen, appears to have been flowing relatively recently. I'm going to explore there. Going further into the valley, we find the remains of a grove. A large number of stumps is all that's left of it. Someone cut it down and not too long ago. We found some fresh chips under the snow. So I discovered hot springs. Right, let's take those resources, only 18 wood, and let's move on to hot springs. There we go. Right. Our other scouts are 13 hours away from their destination, so that's okay. All right, so let's get back into here and see what we've got going on. Let's take it off pause. I pressed pause by mistake. Let's just get it going a little bit further. All right, what have we got here? New London. Oh, here we go. Outpost 11. Is there a problem? You haven't dispatched the scheduled steel and steam cores. Let's start that again. Outpost 11, is there a problem? You haven't dispatched the scheduled steel and steam core shipment to us. To help you with fulfilling your duties, we grant you the right to introduce extended shifts. Use it wisely. Yeah, blow off. Right. Yeah, blow off. Don't want it. Look, I might use it, but I don't really want it. So go away. Mild frostbite. A citizen became gravely ill. Right. So now this is where the problem's going to come in. We need the heaters. I need to start using the coal to heat these places up. Right. First things first, though, I need to start gathering. So what have we got here now? We've already got 335. So let's gather and gather. Oops, too far. Right. So now we have our coal thumper. It's running 65.9 an hour of coal. We have 15.2 per hour coming out with our gathering post. So that means we've got, well, that one's actually a lot more efficient. Why is that one being a lot more efficient than the other one? 70% efficiency. Why is that one only... What is it? Yeah. Why is there a difference in efficiency when they're both basically exactly the same place? 100%, 70. I don't understand why that one's running at 70%. Anyway, all right, we'll leave that. Discontent is rising a bit. Don't want to see that. The unburied dead. Sir, people are complaining about dead bodies lying in streets. We should ask New London to sign an appropriate law. Do I have to talk to New London? Really? We need to dispose of the dead bodies. We think we have a law that will help solve it. Oh, gee, thanks very much. Yeah, you're fantastic. Funeral economy edict. To avoid unnecessary spending of resources, the government of New London issues an act on handling human remains. All funerals are hereby postponed until a later date. Meanwhile, all dead bodies should be preserved in the snow pits. Provide a place for the dead. Right. Now that was good from a discontent, wasn't it? Yeah, great. Okay. A snow pit. Let's build a snow pit. Let's just put it up here. Out of the way. Right. Now. These guys are getting pretty cold over here, aren't they? So it was heater. We need to put heaters in. Add new research. Heating. Heaters. Just got to do it. Right. So we have no steam cores. We have 149 steel. We have 66 wood, 500, 600 coal. So that's okay. So the coal is coming in nicely. I'm happy with that part of it. Okay. Transport depot. We've got nothing in the transport depot. We haven't found any settlements or anything yet. Waiting for workers. Come on, there should be plenty of workers. Come on, get up there. Yeah, get up there. Right. Yep. And 142 wood to go from there. Shift is over. Right. Now this is where... see, I should have already started upgrade, shouldn't I? Right. I need to turn these braziers on to start with. Okay, that's going to heat up some of them. I'm going to need a couple more. I'm going to need... I'll put one there. One there. And I will put one in there as well. Right, we'll see how that goes because I got to keep the medical post at least warm. Got to keep all these these tents warm because we haven't upgraded them to a bunkhouse yet. So, but mind you, we've only got to get through another day, and then the temperature will rise to 30 degrees. But then the temperature is going to drop again to 40 degrees, but then in a couple of days it comes back up to 20 degrees again. So it's not too bad. I think we can deal with it. I don't think we're going to be putting any of our settlers, our community at too great a risk at the moment. So let's have a look and see what that's done. Right, so that tent there, these tents here are still cold. Hopefully, yeah, good. Okay, so all the tents are at least to chilly. Right, I can probably bear with that. Snow pit is ready. Now we can dispose of corpses, but that doesn't mean people are more content or hopeful. Dumping our dead in the snow is nothing to be proud of. Yep, look, I agree. I agree. But at least you're a little bit happier. Right. 34 minutes till we find that. Again, we're in the middle of the night, so there's no point sort of sitting back and waiting. We'll fast forward until we get to that. Right. Hot Springs, a small settlement built under the cover of rocks in which several dozen people live. It consists of several sturdy buildings and 2 large greenhouses heated by hot springs. This sounds interesting. A gift of life. Amazingly, people live here, and not only do they grow their own food, but they're willing to share it. This enclave of life clinging to a few hot springs was settled after the Great Storm by people from a town which survived with the help of another city. They set up the hothouses here and planted the seeds, as they say, to pass the gift of life. They gave us some food as a gesture of goodwill and are eager to trade more in exchange for help with expanding their settlement. That is indeed terrific. Alright, where's my mouse gone? There it is. 43 raw food. Excellent. A small settlement built on the cover of rocks in which send a construction team to build a trading depot. Roger that. We can do that because we've got people sitting there. Now that we've found a promising food source, we should form a construction team unit in the transport depot and send it to Hot Springs to build a permit. We're already doing that. We're onto it. We're onto it, man. We're onto it. Right, where is the transport depot? Down here. So let's go units and... Oh, geez, it is expensive though, isn't it? Yeah, well, who needs wood? Right. Waiting, and you are going to go to Hot Springs. Thank you. Right, you are waiting. Now, where are you going to go? Forgotten Fishery, Mirror Lake. You're going to go there. Let's go to the Forgotten Fishery. Right. Off you go. Now, 2 days. Yep. Okay. It's just what we have to deal with. So here we go. Here goes our delivery. Or our workers. They're going to head out to New Hope. Or New Spring. What was it? New Springs. New Springs? Hot Springs. Whatever it was. Can't remember the name of it. Hot Springs. Right. There they go. Off they go. They're taking some supplies. All right. Good luck. Bring us some food. Right. So... Let me see. All right, they're there already. Shattered dreadnought. All we found are pieces of metal trapped in a thick layer of ice. It looks like some terrible force shattered a large metal structure here. Wood and steel is possible. The USS Prometheus. Between the scattered elements of the ship's structure, we find an engraved nameplate of USS Prometheus. So this is all that remains of one of the dreadnoughts used to found Tesla City. The Great Storm has buried it under such a thick layer of ice that we have no hope of uncovering it. Perhaps a spring of thaw will allow us to get to it someday. 37 wood, 29 steel. I don't see any thaw coming anytime soon. Right, okay, I guess Mirror Lake for you. It's the only option you've got left. And off we go. Right, so what have we got going on back here now? Let's get to the start of the day. What have we got here? Well, we've got a few being treated in palliative care. Why? Is it because we still haven't got the heaters running? Maybe? Alright. We're doing fine, all things considered. You know what? I would tend to agree. Okay, temperature has risen to -30. Not so bad. So let's have a look in here. We can turn that one off because it doesn't need to be that warm there. We can turn that one off. That doesn't need to be that warm. And in fact, I'm going to turn all of them off because I don't want to be wasting our coal. They're chilly, low risk of falling ill. I'm happy to wear that for the moment. Right. So let's just go with that. So our team is heading over to Hot Springs. They got 6 hours to get there, and our 2 scouts have got a bit of time to get out there. We got 37 wood, 29 steel. So we got 50 wood, 50 odd wood, and 43 food as well. We're going to have to bring them scouts back soon, I would think. Right. Oh, we got some absences, do we? Efficiency 80%. Right. Okay. And treatment. Heaters have been researched. Excellent. Right. So as you can see now, we've got heaters available. 1 coal per hour. So, I mean, that's certainly an option we can use to keep them warmer. I think at the moment, it's probably okay. Although I might put them in here. I'm going to put that heater on because that brings that up to chilly. And I think that's important to keep them at least at chilly. I think that's probably not so bad. Chilly there. So everything else is okay, I think. Yeah, but you don't get an option. And you don't get an option either. Right. So, do we do some steam cores? All right, let's do a couple of steam cores and just see. I'm not necessarily going to send them to London straight away. While we've got some spares as well, I'm going to get the rest of that wood out of the way. Right, so now we've also got research we can do. So let's have a look at what we're going to do now. Improved heaters is an option. Factory, I don't think we need the factory as yet. Gathering post installation is one we were going to look at. Increasing the capability of our army warehouse is also something we're going to look at. Another 15%. Yeah, I'm not worried about doing that. That's less efficient, but yeah. I'm really torn between whether I do that or whether I go mechanical calculators and go the next step. Well, I can't do that anyway because I haven't got enough wood. Let's do the freight elevators. Let's just bite the bullet on that one. Because really, this is our priority structure. We really need to make sure we've got this cracking out stuff all the time. Now, the other thing I need to do is I need to start looking at upgrading our tent. So let's have a look. People, the bunkhouse, 20 wood. So I'm only going to get 2 done. Is that right? Let's I only use 12 because of what's already there. Alright, so give me another 10 wood really quickly, and then I'll upgrade another one. Hopefully. Okay. Oh wait, I want to get there. Right, there we go. So we're going to get another bunkhouse. Oh, here we go. Go on there. Right. Okay. So I've got a few of them upgrading. Build a trading post. A small settlement built under the cover of rocks. But well, we've already read that. Right. So trading post has been done. The population at Hot Springs is 36. Our favour is average and relations are neutral. Okay? Fine. Food autonomy. Sir, our people rejoice at the news of food deal with Hot Springs. We might still have to somehow return the favour, but we'll do it on our own terms. Okay. Right. So, Hot Springs. Hello, your people did a great job setting up the trading depot so quickly. Now we can start helping each other. We are sending you our surplus of food and we can give you more if you provide us with resources necessary to expand our settlement. We'd be grateful if you could also assist us with improving our housing and healthcare. That's great. All right. So we've got some food coming in. Excellent. And it's just timely. Our food has dwindled down. I didn't even notice that. Right. Now here we go. Our coal. So that is going to be coal storage. Right, so that's okay. We've got plenty of coal storage available. Temperature's about to drop. We've got 6 people without housing, but that's because we're doing some upgrading at the moment. Right, work day's over. Come on, get these houses built. Off they go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 being upgraded at the moment. Captain, some of our people are concerned about the low temperature in their homes. Yeah, we'll heat some homes. We'll do that because I can do that with at least turning either on the braziers when it gets close to time, or just upgrading them will help do that. So let me have a quick look. A tent, 10 people, and it's for 10 people as well. Right. I thought for some reason the bunkhouse actually allowed you to have more people in it, but that's obviously not the case. Here's the first one being upgraded. Excellent. So everyone's housed again, so they're going to be warm at least. And if we have a look at the temperature, as you can see, the bunkhouses are being built. They go straight to livable in the minus 30 degrees without the braziers on outside of them. There goes another one. And then these two here will be shortly thereafter that. Excellent. Right. Happy with that. 65 wood. So what we're going to do over here, once they've done that, we need to move that over. So I think that's a good time if we are able to have the upgraded wood. It just means we're going to be collecting the wood quicker, which means we're going to use it quicker. Anyway, yeah, that's just what we'll have to deal with. Anyway. All right. Well, wrong button again. Let's fast forward. Discontent and hope is quite good at the moment, I must admit. I'm presently surprised that we've got that. So I think once we've got these all warm, that'll drop. In fact, there we go. Maintain at least livable. Maybe that'll drop a bit more. I don't know. All right, but they've all been updated, those ones. So I guess I could also upgrade a couple of others. Bunkhouse. If I do these rear ones. Right, so there's another 2 done at least, so that's okay. Whoops, wrong button. Always pressing that wrong time. So that's going to get that moving. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that at the moment. There we go. We've also got that available to do. Because we've now got 60 raw food, so we're going to have to do that, I think. We commend you for finding another settlement and making initial contact with their representative. Their crops will provide a very timely aid to our food security. However, we have to remind you that all external connections of the food distribution network are to be handled directly from New London. Immediately cease contact with Hot Springs and hand over the raw food you received. We need to talk. We don't have time for that. Well, farewell. Well, you can get chewy on your boot because... Well, no more masters, says Leslie. Bloody bastards. I agree with you, George. Enough is enough. Right. Conflict. The people have had enough. Sir, people are rioting. They refuse to follow orders from New London. No more masters, chants the mob. Enough is enough. A miner waves her mattock in the air. Bloody bastards, she shouts. They treat us like dirt, abuse our kids, and now they want us to just give up our only hope for survival? No way. People have dragged office workers from the outpost administration to kick them out of the outpost as they stand. Should we intervene and let the clerks prepare for the journey to New York? No, you know what? Let's just send them back. They deserve all they get. Off they go. We will be better off without these New London leeches. How could they demand this from us? Right. Okay. Scouts have reached the Mirror Lake. All right. What have they got to say now? Bollocks. Right. You treacherous scum. Your outpost is officially disbanded and you will all be tried for treason upon your return. You have 3 weeks to convince us that you've changed your ways and wish to remain loyal citizens of New London. After that, you'll be hauled back in manacles and may God have mercy on your souls. This was New London speaking, over and out. Ah, bollocks. Right. Although we found warm springs on Frostland previously, this time we have sadly deluded ourselves. Right, nothing there. Carry on to the victims' colony. Sounds rather inglorious, doesn't it? Right, so you're off to there. Very good. Now, temperatures drop to -30. I have people that need to do this. Now, I've got plenty of coal at the moment, so I'm going to take 5 people away from here, and I'm going to put them into here. So we're going to get that food done. I'm going to turn the temperature up, just to make sure that that's chilly, so they'll be able to do that. We're going to see what these people have to say. With the communications out, there is no way for us to walk back from the brink, even if our people cool down and have second thoughts about the whole Independence Declaration. We can only prepare to confront what we must assume will be a punitive expedition coming from New London. For this we will need much more manpower and resources than we have, so let's try to find more people in Frostland. Maybe there are other settlements, like Hot Springs. It's also worth asking them for help. Indeed, it is. Right. Difficult times. Harsh words were said, reckless decisions were made, but we can't turn back time. We should now focus on searching Frostland in hopes of finding our other people out there. Alone we have no chance against New London. Other than that, we just have to wait for their move. Okay, right. We've got 9 left in here. Come on, just finish this off and then we can forget about being out working in the cold. You promised people warmth, you broke your... Oh, dear. Okay, all right. Look, I was trying. I got delayed. I got New London stopped me. Hardly fair. Right. If you all get back to work, you'll all have nice new bloody houses, you miserable lot. Right. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Let's just turn that one on. We'll turn that one on. Just to warm them up a little bit. Turn that one on. Until we've upgraded them all. And yeah, I'll turn you on as well. Because the medical post is chilly still. It's that one there, isn't it? That's the other brazier there. Right. Freight elevators have been researched. Excellent. Oh, okay. So let's have a look at that again. Right. I need another brazier in here. Irrespective of what else happens, I need one in there. Because that's just not working. Right. So, where are we at? It's basically that time of the episode where we need to end. But before we do that, I'm going to go in here, I'm going to add new research, and we are going to get the steam sawmill. And we're going to get that going. So that's going to be our next research, and we are going to finish... Is he finished now? No, he's got 42 to go. So by the time our research is finished, he's probably going to be finished bringing that in. And then we will build a new steam sawmill up here to get some more of this timber out. Or wood. So that'll be okay. I think we should also look at, even though it's tearing through our resources, I really do need to get these upgraded. Another 2 there upgraded, which is fine. And we've got people working over here. They're doing, we got steam core. So I've got steam core now. I don't need any more. That'll do. We'll go back over to steel itself. We got 2 steam cores. That was good timing. I did that perfectly. Right. So that's all well and good. What are these guys doing? They are... Oh, that's our clerks on their way back to London. All right, off with you. That's all well and good. Let's have a chat with here. Trade resources for food. 30 wood, 50 steel. Right, let's communicate and just see. We need help against New London. We have some problems. Can you help us? Let's have a look and see what they can do for us. We need some food, need some wood, need some steel. No, you know what? I'm not going to do that for the moment. We're just going to leave them be. All right. But that is it for this episode. So, again, I hope you're enjoying this series. We are enjoying playing this, enjoying the battles with London, and enjoying trying to stay warm in this horrible frozen landscape. Anyway, if you did enjoy it, make sure you press the like button. And, of course, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the game, what you think of this DLC. Have you already bought it? What do you think of it? And, of course, you can also rub it in if you've managed to finish it on medium or better, because I didn't. Anyway, apart from that, make sure you come and join us on Twitch, Twitter, Discord, and Facebook. Details for all those are down below in the comments, or in the details down below. And, of course, if you're not already a subscriber, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you do subscribe, make sure you press that alarm notification icon as well, so you're made aware of when new videos just like this are available on the channel. But until then, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and we'll see you again very, very soon back here at Frostpunk on the Edge. Take care of yourselves. See you later. Bye.